welcome back to a new vlog. Do not look over there in my kitchen right now because this is an absolute mess. We're redecorating at the moment and everything is all over the place, so let's actually avoid that while we can. But hello, welcome back to a vlog. I am gonna put you down here so we can have a little chat. So I have just come back from being in the city this morning. It is the most miserable and gloomy day. It is so disgusting. All weekend and all the beginning of the week we've had like beautiful sun, so I was like, right, we're gonna go out, we're gonna shoot this and this and this, and the weather will be great and the photos will look great. And I woke up this morning and I could barely see out of the window because it's so misty right now, and I checked the weather as well, and apparently it's supposed to be misty for the rest of the week, which is not going to be very fun. Managed to shoot one outfit, which is a bit less than I hoped, but that'll be fine. I tend to kind of prefer to shoot outfits spontaneously on days that I'm actually wearing them, instead of doing the smart thing, which is to kind of do a couple while I've got Sam and, you know, while I'm out and about, so I just have more content. But to me, I don't know, something about that always seems less organic, and then I don't really always like the way the photos come out because of that. Very strange, no idea why. Oh, while I'm here, I did actually open up some posts this morning, and I wanted to show you guys what I got sent. I just have a couple of things here, but I thought the deliveries and the send outs were really cool. So the first one is this cleanser. It's from Ren. It's the Clear Jelly Oil Cleanser. This is actually very handy because I'm completely out of cleanser right now. So I might actually give this a go tonight and let you guys know how it does with taking my makeup off and cleansing my skin. It says it removes makeup, SPF and pollution. I love an oil-based cleanser. But they actually, in the little PR package they sent me, included this. Now I don't know if they sell these. If they do, it'd be amazing, or if they were just sending them out. But it's a little baggie with some reusable cotton pads in it. These are quite different to the ones I have. I just bought a pack from Amazon, which were really affordable, and they've lasted me so well, but these are so soft. They're very different material. So if Ren are actually selling these, I'm gonna have to get myself some more because they feel amazing. So that was really lovely, thank you Ren. And then I have a few bits here as well from bareMinerals. Now this is all from their skincare, which I can't say I've really tried a lot of their skincare, so I don't have much to go on, but this range really appealed to me. It's from the Poreless collection. This product in particular is the Exfoliating Essence with prebiotics and superfruits. This really sounded up my street. I love an essence, I love a non-physical exfoliator, and I don't think there's any AHAs or BHAs in this. When I quickly scanned through the ingredients, it looked like it was all fruit based, so fruit enzymes, which are really gentle, but a great way to exfoliate your skin. So I'm also really looking forward to using that. As well as those lovely skincare bits, bareMinerals also sent out this. I love that brands are really thinking about what people want in terms of sustainable products. It's such an easy switch to make, so it's great to see bigger companies starting to think about stuff like that. But yes, they sent me another big bag full of cotton pads. These ones are actually slightly smaller than the Ren ones, and they feel a lot more like the ones I have now, but these are so great. And I did actually have a few questions about how you go about washing these when you're done with them. So you literally just pop them back into the bag like this, chuck them into the wash with your regular cycle. I usually do it when I'm washing my towels and my face cloths, and they come out perfect. They've always come out like sparkling clean for me, and the ones I have now are pretty much as good as new. So I thought I'd share those with you guys. I've got a little bit of emailing to do now, an inbox catch up. I've been so bad at neglecting emails in January, so I'm really trying to get on top of that. So I'm gonna drink my tea and then we can get on with that. Hey guys, you have just caught me on my way out. I am on my way to the city this morning. I've got just a few bits to pick up for a video that I'm planning, so I thought I would go in now and get it done instead of waiting for things to come when I've bought them online and just worrying that they're not going to turn up. So it's been another completely gloomy, awful morning. I struggled to get out of bed again today. I just miss the sun coming through the windows and like waking me up like that. I feel like I'm definitely one of those people that should probably invest in like a daylight bulb or something to wake me up in the morning. I do actually have a Lumi light and I don't use it, so maybe I should. That might get me up a bit easier. Anyway, off on a massive tangent there. I only want to be quick today because I'm trying to get back for a spin class. I had a bit of a rest day yesterday, and I don't think I vlogged much after I spoke to you guys. We ended up having a bit of a forget it moment and went to the cinema at 5 o'clock. We went to see The Gentleman, which I didn't want to see. My vote was for Little Women, which I'm still desperate to go and watch, but it was so good. It was really, really good. Purely for Hugh Grant, not being Hugh Grant alone, he was great in it, and yeah, you should go see it. It's a good film. So what have I done again? I've gone off on a tangent. Wanted to show you what I'm wearing. That's what I was trying to do. It's one of those very like awkward times of the year to dress for because it's so cold. So you want to layer up, but as soon as you get anywhere like on the tube or into a shop or a cafe, you're just sweltering because the layers are too much. So I've gone for a layered look today, which can be undressed as appropriate. I have got on this high neck turtleneck, that word completely escaped me for a second there, which is from Selected Femme. I love this, it's a really, really good knit, and I just have like a black t-shirt underneath that. These trousers are Zara. Really felt like a good pair of slouchy, comfy trousers today, so these are my go-tos. And then I've got some Converse on. These are actually high tops, although you wouldn't be able to tell. I saw a girl yesterday in Arquette who had a pair of black high top Converse on with some white crop wide leg jeans and a trench coat, and I was like bordering on being a creepy weirdo and taking a photo of her outfit. I didn't do that, do not worry, but I loved it so much. So I'm really thinking about getting some high tops in black because I wear these all the time. They are so comfy, and you know, they go with everything. They're Converse. So she completely inspired me to start thinking about those. I actually haven't bought any clothes in January. I'm kind of doing an unintentional no buy January, which I just realized last night. So maybe I'll wait till Feb, maybe I won't, we'll see. I feel like I've gone this long, which is good. So yeah, that's what I have on today, and let me throw on some more layers. So I had a little rejig of some of my wardrobes, which you can see behind me. I took everything out of this one, which was basically all coats, and I put them on a rail now so I can see them. I'm gonna maybe talk about that in a separate video. I'll do some sort of like organizing type thing because it's January and that feels like it needs to happen. But I did a bit of a rejig with coats and stumbled across this one, which I'd completely forgotten about. I got this at I think at the beginning of the year, maybe like December last year, as in 2018-19, not now. I keep forgetting we're in a new year. And it's from Zara. It's a really nice like chocolate brown. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love how this color looks with black. So I feel like I could have gone for a black coat with an all black outfit, but just breaking it up a bit with this really gorgeous chocolate brown is perfection. So I should probably head off now. I feel like it's gonna rain, which is why I've just tied my hair up. Oh, that reminds me actually, I have this, how am I gonna show you, clip, which is from Arquette. I picked this up yesterday. So I haven't had a complete no buy month really, just no buy clothes, and I love it so much. It's like a massive tortoiseshell clip. I definitely had one of these when I was like 13 and wore my hair up with two little strands coming down the front. Thought it was the coolest thing ever. But I just absolutely love the way it looks, so I've thrown my hair up in that and I think it's really cute. I've also got some earrings on. These are from ASOS, then my normal Fossil and Maria Tash earrings there. Rings are from Monica Vinader, Majuri and Daphine. I love this ring so much. And then I've got my Sophie Huon bag on, which I am in the process of getting fixed. Little update. I feel like every time I vlog I give you guys an update on this. All fingers crossed, it should be back to normal very soon. Okay, I'm gonna grab my dote and off we go. We're back in the same spot. I have just absolutely nailed down a coffee and a snack because I need to leave in about 15 minutes, and still I'm, you know, fully dressed and need to change and take my makeup off before I go to spin. But I think, fingers crossed, we're gonna make it. Before I did that though, I just wanted to sit down with you guys quickly because I didn't manage to get any of the things I needed for the video and the whole reason that I went into town. I did a few of the bits, a few of the errands that I had to do, but was unsuccessful elsewhere. However, I decided to take the long route to where I was going. I was in Seven Dials and I walked up to Oxford Circus, and I was going to take the tube, but I decided, you know, get my steps in. I'm trying really hard to do 10,000 steps now every day, which is actually very difficult when you work from home and don't really have any place to be. I realised when I started tracking them, I've been wearing my Fitbit a lot, I do not get a lot of steps every day. So I decided to walk, and that led me to walking past Uniqlo. I thought, I'll just pop in quickly, I'll just see what they've got on offer. There was a coat in the window that I was sort of, you know, just wanted to check out, and I ended up coming away with this bag. Uniqlo just gets me right now. Everything is great. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys what I got. I don't really have time to try these on for you, but I'm sure you'll see them in various places. If you're not familiar with Uniqlo, they are just a staple for basics, and that is pretty much what I got today. So I picked up 2 t-shirts. I have a couple of Uniqlo t-shirts. They almost sort of borderline rival the Arquette heavyweight crew neck tee as being my favorite t-shirt. They're a little bit more slim fit, so I just make sure I size up in them, but they are really nice. They've got that good like thick material, they wash so well, and I like them a lot. So I got 2. I got a black one because I've somehow lost my black Arquette t-shirt. It's somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So just a very basic simple black tee. And I also picked up this one, which is, I don't know if you can tell because it's a bit dark in here, but it's not white, it's like an off white, and I thought that was perfect. I don't really have a t-shirt like this, so I picked it up. I wear these just literally every single day. I have one on right now underneath this jumper. Can't be without a crew neck t-shirt. They're just my absolute staple. So I got 2 of those. They have so many different colors as well, so many shades that you don't really see anywhere else. It's not just like standard black and white and green, things like that. So then, oh, this is actually the thing that I saw first, and I picked it up, and you will know that once you pick one thing up, you kind of think, oh, I'm going to the till anyway, more won't hurt. This looks amazing. So this I thought was just like a normal white t-shirt, and I walked past it, shirt, not t-shirt, thinking, you know, I have a really great oversized cotton white tee from Zara, but this is actually different, and it's a denim. It's a really thin but quite sturdy denim, and it really reminds me of when I used to wear blue denim shirts just constantly. Sometime back in the noughties when I was a teenager, I was just always in a blue denim shirt, probably way too tight than I should have been wearing. But this I loved. I think denim shirts are great because they're so durable, they hold their shape. We love denim in general, and I loved the oversized look of this one. I think I got it in a small, yeah, because it seemed to be pretty big as it was, and I like an oversized fit, but I don't like something that's too big and baggy. So I'm really excited to wear that, particularly perhaps with these. This was the last thing I picked up. It was straight on my way to the till. I haven't actually tried them on, so fingers crossed they fit. But these are a pair of trousers, very similar actually to the black trousers that I have on today, and I love these. I wear them all the time, but I only have them black, so I thought a pair of cream or beige in a very similar style would be just so amazing. And these feel so good. What are they called? They are the high-waisted wide trousers. These are in the shade off-white. They almost feel a bit linen-y. They've got such a nice material and texture to them. But other than that, they are pretty much identical to the ones I'm wearing. They're like a slightly wide leg. They taper out a little bit, but also have that nice slouchy bagginess. So, oh, I feel like I've hit a jackpot with these. I can't wait to wear those as well. And then the last thing I got is this little jumper. I love a sweatshirt style jumper, so the only way I can describe that is that there's no actual knit to it. It is just like stiff cotton, kind of like your old secondary school jumpers, which I loathed and never wanted to wear. I used to tie them around my waist. That's the vibe anyway. So it's like a sweater rather than a jumper. It has a little elasticated bit at the bottom and on the wrists. I was gonna say ankles then, but the thing I loved about this is that it's got a little tiny like mock neck. I love these styles on anything really, on jumpers and t-shirts, where they just have a little bit of height to them. They're not full-blown turtleneck, but they're not like anything as low as a crew. I thought that was a really great little basic staple to have. And actually these like sweater style jumpers, I've just been loving at the moment. That kind of slightly sporty edge that they have, to me, paired with more classic pieces, is just what I want to wear. So that is what I picked up at Uniqlo. I'm loving this color palette for sure. What time is it now? Okay, I've got 5 minutes to get ready to leave the house, so I'm gonna go off to spin, and I will see you guys in a bit. I've been editing here on the sofa, and I've made a little friend, which is all well and good. I'm very cozy and warm, but I need to get up now, and you're making it impossible. Having a little bit of a DIY day today, which wasn't what I planned to do, but again, there is no daylight. I feel like the sun hasn't even come out today once. This whole vlog is literally just going to be complaining about the weather. So yes, I've done a lot of things that I've been putting off for a while, lots of little itty bitty bits. I did actually go to a yoga class this morning. I'm actually still in my yoga pants, having a bit of a catch day. It was a really good yoga class actually. I love now doing yoga on a Friday morning because I feel like it just closes out the week. So I did that, and yeah, I've just been sorting out some picture frames that I had. These, I don't know if I've ever shown you, but they were in my hallway. They're looking a bit of a mess right now because I've just taken them all apart, but I actually have three of these Matisse prints. These were from my hallway, and they were in these like light wood frames, in this like rusty color, which I really liked at the beginning, but I just fancied a change. I feel like the hallway is the one place that I'm not 100% happy with, that we actually have decorated. So what I've done is like a quick fix, instead of, you know, getting rid of these and getting some whole new artwork. Instead, I have spray painted, this is the frame, spray painted it black, and I've actually just spent like the last half an hour repainting this. I think I did a pretty good job. I didn't have any paintbrushes, so I literally used an eyeshadow brush and some Farrow black paint. I have had this tester knocking about for ages. It's in pitch black, it's literally just black, because I've been repainting a few things with it, and I think it's turned out pretty well. I think I actually even prefer it because the whole thing is a lot more matte now, whereas these ones, I don't know if you can see, they're a bit more glossy. That's just the frame. They're on like a kind of photo glossy card, so they have like a sheen to them, which I think reflects the light a bit, which is annoying. So yeah, that's my DIY project for the day. I've only done one, and it took me a while, but I really like it. I think going like monochrome, black and white is gonna be really nice, instead of having too many colors together, because the hallway is actually blue. I don't know how many of you remember the little DIY we did in there. It looks like this. I definitely have to say I've learnt my lesson with dark paint. It looks great on this wall, I think. I really kind of went ham and did quite a few coats on it. But on the other side, I think it's just a little bit patchy and uneven. I don't think it helps either that the wall has lining paper on it and it's just a bit uneven. It's not the best, but you can kind of see, especially on camera actually, it's better in real life, but you can see it's a little bit patchy. So I think that needs like another couple of coats, which I'm gonna do. And then actually on this wall, which is kind of the biggest expanse of wall, I'm gonna do some gallery photos, which is what I've just unboxed. This wall is where those 3 Matisse prints go. Again, this one really needs another coat of paint. You can even see where I did the sample. That is not good. I just ordered these frames from Desenio. I always order my prints and frames from Desenio. I have worked with them in the past, but this one is all off my own back. I got 6 of these, 6 frames. They're actually really nice. They're like metal edges. so they're quite thin. And then I got 6 of these mounts. My plan for this is to basically have 6 frames, just very, like, excuse me, equally spaced along the wall, something like that. And then with the mounts, I kind of like the way this just makes the photo a little bit smaller and you have a bit more white going on around the edges. So I kind of wanted to do some like black and white photography. I love black and white photos. It's probably something you see quite a bit on my Instagram. I always manage to kind of incorporate at least one black and white into a set of photos. And I thought so many of the prints I have around my house are just like art or quotes or things like that, but there's nothing really personal in here. So I thought, why not do some of my own photos? And I feel like the best way to really tie a lot of photos from different times and different cameras and different settings together is to make them all black and white. So I'm gonna print out or choose like 6 friends and family, me and Joe, the dog, photos that I have, some kind of important ones, and pop them in here, and that'll be my little personal gallery wall. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to doing that today because I need to pick all the pictures to print, but I will update you guys on that when it's done. So very much in the, or on the theme of organizing and sorting things out, this little package has just come through the post. I actually ordered this a little while ago from, I think I ordered it via Truva from Papersmiths, and it's from a brand called the Completist. Look at this packaging. It's so perfectly minimal and simple. Whoop, and opens up like that. Oh, this feels so nice. So very much in the spirit of January, I'm trying my best to get as organized as I can. I'm usually someone, I do make lists, but you know, I make them absolutely everywhere. Can never keep up with everything, and usually I'm a bit more digital than writing things down on paper, but I thought having something physical that I can hold in my hand, I can take around with me, would be maybe an interesting way to go. So I'm gonna try it out and see what I think. I got this, which is the daily planner. There's a few different kinds of these journals and planners and a few different styles as well. I loved this like minimal paper cutout one. But I got this because I really liked the formatting inside. I have a really hard time with diaries and journals that are actually dated, because some days I need 2 or 3 pages, some days I don't need any. So having like big gaps or, you know, not having enough space is a bit of a pain. Whereas this is set out in a really easy to modify way. So all the pages are pretty much the same. You have weeks and you have weekends, which are slightly different. But basically you get a day spread, you get, you know, you can put in your own date and time. To-do list, I love that this has little check boxes. Other notes, things like that. Priorities, which is quite an important thing to remember, so you don't get carried away doing, you know, every other little job. But this is what I really loved, this time planner. This is actually something I do basically just in the notes of my phone. I write out times and then I plan in when I'm going to be working. It's kind of like time blocking. It's so useful and so helpful, especially if you're like me and you get absorbed into a task and, you know, can spend hours and hours doing it without considering anything else. So I really, really liked that this journal had that in there. It has these kind of smaller day spreads for maybe like a weekend or when things aren't too busy. The whole thing is like that, and I thought it was great because this could last me years. You know, I'm not going to use probably 365 pages of this every year, so it really could keep me going for a while. So I'm excited to start using that. I'll probably get it out on Monday. Also, and this is quite a big deal, I have bought myself a bullet journal. I've been wanting to start one of these for so many years, and I feel like every year that comes around and I don't do it in January, I just forget about it because I want it to start fresh and new for the year. I know that's ridiculous and kind of goes against the whole point of bullet journaling. And also, you know, we're at the end of January now already. But I don't know, these things are just very daunting to me, but they're such a great way of structuring a journal. Kind of want to keep this more for like tracking goals, list writing, monthly planning, and just basically keeping everything that's going on in my life in this little book. This will be a more of a day-to-day thing, and this will be like my year in one. So that, I think, is my goal for the end of this month. I really want to get these started by February. So if you have any tips, if you have any people that bullet journal that you follow here on YouTube that you really like, or that you could recommend, that would be great. Please leave those down below in the comments. I know that I want to keep it very simple, minimal. I'm not particularly inclined to the artistic, so I don't think I'm gonna have like big colorful drawings and spreads and pretty things in here with lots of little detail, because that will just take up too much of my time and I'll get carried away with it. So I want to keep it very minimal, black and white, easy to read, easy to use. I have been putting off doing this for so long now. I really just need to get it started, so I might have a go tonight, we'll see. But I'm very happy with the coordination of these two. That was not planned. I didn't even know you could get a white bullet journal. I just went for the Leuchtturm ones because I hear that's the thing to do. I've never written on dotted paper either as well, so I think that's going to be a bit of an adjustment. But it's supposed to work and it's supposed to be amazing, so I'm on board. Oh my god, this is not a drill. This is really happening. I have been sent a bag of cookies. My life is made. This is incredible. I've reached my career peak, literally. There's no going up from here. Who knows about these cream? Is it cream or creme? I really want to say cream, but I think it's probably creme. I went and queued for one of these for about 45 minutes a few weeks ago, and they actually messaged me and asked if I'd like to try their new cookie, and I think it might have been the fastest I ever responded to a DM. If you've ever messaged me, friends, family, or subscriber, you will know that it usually takes me about a week to reply to anybody. Okay, I'm not gonna look in there first, hang on. This is so cool. Look at that. We've got a little cupcake card. Here we go. Dear Alex, sending you some sweet treats to sweeten up your week. How kind. Let us know what you think of our new flavor, banana and dark chocolate. Oh my god. Launching on Monday. I love banana flavored things, like a banoffee pie. I am Keira Knightley all over. Banoffee pie. Sounds the worst, but is the best. Let's have a look. So these cookies, if you haven't heard, are pretty much like an Instagram dream. I think that's the reason that there's always such a big queue when you go to buy them. There we go, sweet dreams are made of this. Oh, wow. This one looks like the white chocolate miso, which I've had before, and it is to die for. Double chocolate, chocolate chip, and maybe these three are the new ones. The smell right now is just overwhelming. They're not actually even warm. If these were warmed up, oh my god, I wouldn't be able to stop myself. I'm having an absolute fangirl moment over some cookies. Can you believe? Can I just take a moment as well to appreciate this packaging? How cute. Well, I think we know what I'm doing with the rest of my day. I need some milk. I think on that note, I am gonna leave you here so we can be alone. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think that's all I have to say. I'll see you all again for a new video on Monday, and that is all from me now. So, bye-bye.